Hi everyone, welcome back to my video if you're new. Today I thought I'd do my top 5 favorite easy care, low maintenance houseplants, big and small. So let's just get into it. The first plant is the one that's taking over most of the space, and that is my Dermatophyllum bipinifidum, and better known as the Philodendron Saloon. It was reclassified, and this is one of my top 5 easy care because really it doesn't need anything. A lot of philodendrons and dermatophyllums, they don't really need a lot of care. Just get the watering right and get the lighting right. I've had this for a while and it started out much smaller, and now it's just taking off over one of the bigger living spaces. So I just water her about once every 5 to 7 days in the summer, less so in the winter, and she just grows. I think I get about one leaf a week in the summer, so super low maintenance, don't have to worry about her. So far, touch wood and everything, no bugs. The soil is pretty easy, just make sure it's well draining. And yeah, and she's huge. I mean, one of her leaves, I don't think this is the biggest one, but it's longer than my forearm, so it's really easy care plant. But make sure you have the right space for it because they really outgrow a small space. So that's the first one. The second one, and this is in no order, I'll just show you my top 5. It's Hoya carnosa Crimson Queen, and as you can see from its namesake, this crimson leaf. They grow red and then turn into the green or the red that you see, but it has one stem that's completely pale, cream and pink. So this plant is about 3 feet tall, possibly maybe more, but very low maintenance. As long as you give her bright light but not direct sun, you can get away with watering her maybe every 10 days or so, as long as the soil is also really well draining. It doesn't give me any problems whatsoever. I've had this one for many years, and it's grown the best when it's in front of the southwest facing window, but no direct sun on the leaves because otherwise the leaves will burn. So very easy, and this is super easy to come by. All these plants are very easy to come by, i.e. common plants, but they're so lovely and they can grow so well for you. The next one I want to show you, and this might be a little bit controversial because I'm putting this as an easy care because I really do think it's an easy care, but it's the Calathea. So this is the next one. There you go. So there you go. I hope you can see her all the way around. She's got tons of new growth. So this is, I'm gonna have to kneel down. This is the Calathea waterwicii, and I say she's super easy. You can see some of the times I've forgotten to water her, so maybe some of at the very tips you can hardly see are dry, but that's user error. I say super easy, low maintenance because I don't use a humidifier for my plants, and I've managed to keep a Calathea alive and really thriving without the use of a humidifier. So that makes it low maintenance for me because I don't have to fuss with a humidifier. But I must say, if you did have a humidifier, it'll probably make your job a lot easier. But I spray her leaves every morning, just once in the day, and then just make sure I keep her soil moist, so that's watering about every 2 to 3 days. But otherwise, and keep her in a low to medium light setting, so she's kept way back over that side and I don't have to think about her, and she doesn't give me any like crispy leaves, thank goodness, touch wood. That's why I consider her low maintenance and easy care, and this is quite a big plant, and I haven't had to do much to it. So you can see if I put her in front of me, you can see my body. So yeah, that's the Calathea waterwicii. On to the next one. The next one is they're all my favorites, but I really love this plant because it's super easy, super peaceful, just the lowest maintenance you can ever hope for, and of course you all know what that plant will be. This is my big ZZ, or one of them. I love the ZZ plant. It's just such a still, easy plant. You can really do no wrong. And if you're thinking about a low maintenance, easy care plant that can grow really big and really lush, Zanzibar gem, what's the other name? The scientific name is Zamiococcus zamiofolia. I've got 3 of these, 2 regular green ones and 1 raven one. I wanted to highlight the raven because it just goes through so many different color changes. So lovely, so easy. This plant, the ZZ, is my top one of easy care. I water this in the summer maybe once a month or once every month and a half, and in the winter it's about once every 2 to 3 months. Super easy. Don't have to keep misting or anything like that. Don't have to do anything. The only thing I would say is give it some good lighting. I know that this plant is shade tolerant, but it will really thrive in a bright location. I keep mine just to the side, my right, I think the camera's left, and it's hidden by a wall, but it does have access to light. I keep my green ones there, and the raven is in a different room, but similarly close to the window. It's just such a lovely plant, easy to look after. I don't even have to wipe any leaves when it's time to water. I just hose it down. It's the most satisfying watering because you know when it's due for watering, it's super thirsty, so you can give it a really good rinse. So easy. I can't say enough about how great this plant is. I know most people have it on their lists, but it's there for a reason. My last plant is the Aglaonema. I'm sure right now it seems like Aglaonema being so popular, but that plant is super easy and super low maintenance. Behind me, it's just off camera, I do have the Silver Bay, but today I want to highlight the Pink Moon Aglaonema. Such a lovely plant, so easy. The Aglaonema are tolerant of medium to low light, in fact any light, but I find the ones that are a bit more colourful, I tend to keep in a brighter setting, but not too much sun because I think it will bleach out the colouring. Whereas the Silver Bay, and I'll try and insert the Silver Bay, I find that I can't keep it in too much bright light, again because it will bleach out the leaves. So that one is a bit more shade tolerant, but they're so easy. I water them about once every 7 to 10 days, and as long as it has a well aerated soil, yeah, it doesn't give any fuss. So those are my top 5 plants. That's the end of the video. Those are my top 5 easy care house plants. Very common, you can find them anywhere, even the Waterwittii, the Calathea Waterwittii. At the moment, I'm in the UK and I can find loads of options online, and even in big DIY stores are stocking them right now. So easy to come by, so easy to care for. The Raven, of all the plants, if you only had to choose one, I would say get a ZZ, whether it's the Raven ZZ or whether it's the green variety. Both of them, I like I said, I have 2 of the green ones and they're just amazing plants. The Thermatophyllum, if you want a statement plant that's not going to give you any fuss, easy to come by, that's a great option. I mean, I stand by all 5 of these plants, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you got to see a few plants that you maybe don't see in larger specimens, and I wanted to showcase these common, easy to come by plants because sometimes they're forgotten, and you can grow them to be so big and lush and huge and just, you know, amazing, just like any other plant anyway. So thank you again for watching, and please leave me any comments or advice, any questions below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.